Greetings, fellow cooks, and I want to welcome you to Dr. Flavor. I'm Marcelino Berni, your host, and today we're going to make something that I enjoy. It's a chicken pot pie without the pie, and I like it this way because one of the things that I critique very much about a chicken pot pie is that the shell of the pie doesn't cook very well. There's not enough substance inside. And I really enjoy the crustiness of the pie. So we're going to make it my way, and I'm sure that you're going to enjoy it. We're going to go over the ingredients. This actually is the content of a rotisserie chicken that I bought at Walmart. And so I separated it all, pretty much shredded it. And over here, we have two medium potatoes that I diced, 2 stalks of celery, and a medium onion diced small. We're going to use a puff pastry sheet, and we're going to use mixed vegetables, and the seasonings that we're using right now is herbs Provence and garlic salt. As I'll show you, I don't like to waste anything. Here we have the chicken, the bones, the skin, and what I did is I added a little bit of garlic salt on it, and I cooked it up for about 30 to 40 minutes to basically get a lot of the essence out of the chicken. And obviously I put in several cups of water to make that stock. And you know, that's as simple as it gets. The next step, what I'm doing is I'm going to start removing all the stuff. Just basically take out all the stuff and just leave the stock in there. Okay, so now it begins. We're going to start putting in a little bit of olive oil, about 1/3 of a cup, because there's nothing better than good old olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. We're going to start induction cooking. I'm going to start it at level 8. Because what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start cooking up the mirepoix. And our mirepoix consists mainly of onions, I want to get the potatoes in there, and we're going to start cooking the celery. And I think it's perfectly fine to have the celery and the onions cooking together. So we're going to work on this, okay? As you can see, there's also something missing here, and that is the carrots. Well, it's not really missing. I'm going to add it later because it's part of the vegetables in the bag that we're going to put in. We're going to let this cook a little bit until it's soft. Alright, we're not going to add anything else to it. We certainly are not going to add any salt in here. And the reason why is because in the stock we already put in some garlic salt. So we don't want to make it salty. We're going to taste it at the end, and we're going to see how it is. Okay, so at this point you can see that the onions are almost translucent or clear. And so at this point what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to, these onions, and we're going to put them into the broth with that beautiful tasting olive oil. So we're going to put the chicken stock and at this point we're going to add the potatoes. We're going to add the bag of mixed vegetables. And we're going to put in the chicken that I pulled apart. And so you can see I had it in the refrigerator, so it's a little bit hard. That's good. We have to be food safe. Can't risk having anything stay at room temperature, because remember, if food, and especially meat, is not kept below 40 degrees and above 140, then it's not food safe. So we're going to go ahead and start mixing all this up, and obviously we're going to use one of our nice ingredients, herbs of Provence, and I would probably put in about half a teaspoon. I'm going to mix it a little bit more, and we're going to let this stuff cook down for about half an hour. Okay, so the next puff pastry, I took it out of the box. It's thawed. I cut it into 2 pieces, and I sprayed the pan with a little bit of oil to make sure that nothing sticks. And at this point I'm waiting for the oven to turn to 375 degrees, and then we're going to start baking the shell. I want to apologize. I kind of rushed through, and I left a few things out. While the pot is cooking, I made 2 tablespoons of flour and mixed it with a third of a cup of water, and I'm going to add that to the mix, and then I'm going to use half and half, and I'm going to put in about a cup to make it nice and creamy. Here we go. So it's looking awesome, and it smells really good. So at this point we're going to go ahead and thicken it a little bit, and we're going to add about a cup of cream. There we go. And we're going to stir it up. I wanted to cook this. Everything is pretty much cooked except for the vegetables, and I just wanted to cook this for about half an hour, maybe a little bit longer, to make sure that the potatoes got cooked. All right, so we're getting this just right. Oh yeah, consistency is getting there. And we're going to let this cook a little bit together now. Okay, So let's check this out. It's been simmering for a little while. Well, we got the pastry finished. This is gorgeous looking. Gorgeous looking. So I'm gonna taste the sauce. Actually, we don't actually have to add anything to this. It's just right. So at this point, this has been simmering for about 13-14 minutes. In addition to the 30 minutes that it cooked, and I just at this point it looks fantastic, and it tastes great. The spice level is just right. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to add the puff pastry. And here we are. So let's taste this, and I tasted earlier. The spice level is fantastic. As you saw, the finished product, I put a little bit of that puff pastry on top of that. So it makes it, at this point, a legitimate chicken pot pie. So, very simple, easy to make. Rotisserie chicken, you don't have to cook it all up. It's easy peasy. So, once again, I want to encourage you to try this meal and share it with friends. Please subscribe, hit like, and share it with friends. This is Marcelino, your Dr. Flavor, signing off.